Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the Diabetes Management Group. My name is Patrick Liu. I'm a second-year student physical therapist at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. I was diagnosed with prediabetes in 2021 and I was able to reverse it in 2022. And my goal is to help those with type 2 diabetes and prediabetes reverse their diabetes by developing healthy lifestyle habits, or those with type 1 diabetes adapt some healthy lifestyle habits to manage their long-term health. Before we get started, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, click the notification bells for updates with our new content, comment your thoughts down below, and share this video with people that you think will benefit from it. So to start things off, I think the first step for wanting to reverse your diabetes is changing your mindset. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime changes, by James Clear, who is the author of Atomic Habits. Change your mindset about your perception of your diagnosis. Your diagnosis does not define you, and you can take the steps to build some habits to make positive changes towards your lifestyle. You may ask, how do you do this? You can start with understanding that instead of having a goal-oriented mindset of, okay, I want to lose weight, I want to get rid of my diabetes, etc., etc. Well, once you reach that goal, a lot of people feel content and satisfied by it that they end up reverting back to their old habits afterwards and then getting their diagnosis again, which is unfortunate. And instead of having that, think about change your current day-to-day activities so that you can have cues in your environment to remind you, okay, I should start going to gym a little bit more frequently. Okay, I should start adjusting my snacking habits. Just those small little things that'll eventually help you progress to having those healthier lifestyles, and eventually reversing your diabetes will come with that and it will stay reversed. You can start by doing this. Ask yourself this question every single day. So when you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror after you brush your teeth and stuff, what is one thing that I can do better today compared to how I was yesterday to improve my healthy habits? Start those off, and the more questions you ask about that, the more something will present itself. And instead of shoving in the course saying, I'll do it later, why don't you try doing it now? So if you are somebody who maybe wants to try and go to the gym because you're wanting to improve your lifestyle habits with that, you can set your workout clothes on the side so when you wake up in the morning, you see them. It kind of helps with the cue of, okay, I'm going to head to the gym this morning. I set some time aside for it, and I made it easier for myself to go because my workout clothes is right there. And if you want more information about developing healthy habits or those sorts of things, I'll leave a video down below about someone's summary of James Clear's novel that I found pretty helpful throughout my journey. All right, step number 2, your nutrition. Adjust your nutritional habits so that you are able to have an easier time managing your blood sugar levels and managing your symptoms of feeling hungry all the time. Something that I've noticed that's been helpful, as well as it being talked about in the American Diabetes Association and the International Diabetesfederation, is setting specific times of when you would eat. So if you eat 3 times a week, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then 5 p.m. at night. So have it sporadically where you would eat your food during those times of days. Then it can help your brain and body adjust to those schedulings so you don't feel hungry all the time. As well as snacking, try and incorporate high fiber snacks into your diet because those foods typically take longer to digest and can help satisfy the hunger that you do feel with it. As well as changing out your simple carbs with complex carbs. So if you are someone who really likes pasta noodles, you can try and change it to a whole wheat pasta noodle. Or if you like white bread, try and swap it out for the whole grain wheat bread to help manage your blood sugar levels. Additionally, the foods that are high in satiety, so satiety means feeling fuller for longer or satisfied after your meal instead of feeling hungry and you need to eat more things. So protein is one of the nutrients that it helps satiate hunger more availably, as well as fats. Now, for some people, if you're watching your caloric intake and everything, fats may not be as great of an option. So increasing the amount of protein that you do take can help with that. For more nutritional tips, I'll leave the link to the American Diabetes Association down below, where they have some recipes that you can follow and help adjust your diet and manage your diet like that. If not, I highly recommend reaching out to a nutritionist or a dietitian who can help you manage your dietary habits to address your diabetes. And then the last tip to reverse your diabetes is increase the amount of physical activity that you do. Most people that I've seen who have diabetes, they tend to have more sedentary lifestyle, meaning that they don't really do a whole lot of physical activity at all, and trying to go from never exercising since you were a kid till, oh, I gotta start exercising like moderate intensity, like a brisk walk and everything. Sometimes it's pretty terrifying. Or if you live in an environment where you're not able to take a brisk walk outdoors, then here's some ideas that can help you. So instead of trying to do the full 30 minutes like right off the bat, that could be pretty daunting for some people. Instead, think about it as like let me try and do some physical activities for 5 to 10 minutes for the first week. Then the next week you get up to 10 to 15 minutes, all the way up until you have that 30 minutes every single week to satisfy that requirement that they recommend for it. And if you're like, I don't really have a gym membership, I don't want to do X, Y, and Z things, it's out of my schedule, it's out of my way, then what you can do is try and create a circuit where maybe you work out in the morning, you work out during the day, or you work out before you go to bed. Just a simple, like maybe 5 sit-to-stands where you're on your chair, then you sit up and you sit back down. That would count as 1 repetition. Do that 5 times. Then afterwards, do some wall push-ups, maybe about 10 of those. And then for the last one, you could do like some lateral walks, anything to kind of help get that heart rate going. And then you kind of repeat it. Do that for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you set a timer for. Just kind of do that throughout the period. That can help get your heart rate up and start managing your levels. Now, of course, if you do have any specific questions about exercise and everything, make sure you reach out to a fitness instructor or someone who is versed in knowing the effects of it. And just as a heads up too, physical activity that will decrease your blood sugar levels, and make sure you know your signs of when you start to feel like your hypoglycemic episode is coming. So have some ready available like juices on the side, like orange juice or like a glucose tablet, in case you start to experience a hypoglycemic episode. Then you have that where you can start eating it and go from there. Anyways, I hope you all found this video helpful. And if you have any specific comments or questions, please leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. And for watching this video, I'm posting in the comments below a 4-week starter guide to reverse your diabetes for those who have type 2 diabetes and prediabetes. And as a disclaimer, I'm not an expert in diabetes management yet. However, I'm currently learning ways of how to manage our lifestyles to improve our long-term health, reduce the cost and expenses that would come with surprise visits to the hospital and those sorts of things. And I'm just sharing the tips that's kind of helped me, and hopefully these can help you. But of course, always consult your doctor, consult a healthcare professional to ask about the next steps, or receive other guidelines, or have them answer any of the questions that you have for managing your diabetes. All right, thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.